Here he is, back again. It is John Barry. How are you, John?
Hello, Rich.
What's going on? Are you there in Oakland right now, John?
I'm in San Francisco, actually, which is across the bridge from Oakland. I don't know if you've been up in these parts.
Boy, John, you're not staying over across the bay there, huh? You're staying.
There's not much to choose from over there, my man.
Be careful. You might run into Marshawn Lynch. You might have a problem with that sort of thing, John.
I was born in Oakland. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's right. Let's not, please.
Yeah,
okay. So you have it in your blood. Yeah. Is your dad?
It is in my blood.
Have you seen your dad? Is he going to be there tonight too?
I don't know if he's going to be here tonight or the next game. I have not heard.
Okay. So let's talk about this this series. What do you think needs to happen for the Cavs to pull off what let's put it this way, fewer number of people think they can pull off? What do you got?
Yeah, I think it's going to be closer than that. I do. I think they have a great shot. I love the way they've been playing. They beat this team last year, obviously. They just have to sustain their defense like they did last year. I don't think they've played great defense at any point this season. In stretches, yes, in game, but their defense has to be on point against this team. This is a different animal. I mean, if you really want to kind of dumb it down, it's like, is Kevin Durant's taking over for Harrison Barnes. And in the last three games last year when the Warriors were up 3-1, games 5, 6, 7, Harrison Barnes struggled big time. He scored 15 points total in those three games. He shot 5 for 32 from the field. That was kind of Cleveland's design, was we're going to leave Harrison Barnes. If we have to give up something, we'll give up Harrison Barnes being open. And Harrison Barnes struggled big time. So if you want to do that again, and that's Kevin Durant, you have a major problem on your hands. So Cleveland's going to have to devise something a little bit different here this year, defending this Warriors team, which is even better offensively than they were last year.
What do you think that is? Give me your best guess as to what Ty Lue and everybody there is thinking about defensively then.
Well, I think you mix it up on Steph. If they're running high pick and roll, a lot of times you'll see him switch with Tristan Thompson or Kevin Love. And Love did a pretty good job last year staying in front of Steph. You know, how hurt was Steph last year? There was a lot of talk about him being banged up. He wasn't 100%. His last three games after being up 3-1 were very subpar, shot under 40% in those three. So switch it up. Sometimes you double. You know, you have to be on point on these rotations. Draymond Green was sensational in Game 7. Probably the best game he's ever played in his life. He had 32, 15, and 9. So do you leave him open? You have to give up something. You know, you can't take away everything. So I think you try something out and you adjust and you see who's got it going. But again, Cleveland held the Golden State Warriors to 89 points in Game 7 last year. And I'm not saying that's what it's going to take, but they need that type of defensive effort consistently to have any chance to win the series.
John Barry joining me from the Bay Area here on the Rich Eisen Show as the NBA Finals we all were anticipating is finally happening tonight after a lengthy break between conference championship games and the NBA Finals. What is the plan on LeBron? Are they just going to run a bunch of people at him, or do you think there'll be one specific LeBron defender that will be front and center?
No, I think a bunch of guys will get a piece of him. I mean, I think Durant starts there. Draymond will get him. Iguodala will get him. You know, and look, their offense is clicking. Their offense actually is better. They're more efficient than the Warriors have been in this postseason, which is strange, but it is. LeBron James is incredible because they'll just get switches on him, and he sees over guys. He makes passes cross court. He puts it on the money. He's shooting a career high from the field in the playoffs right now. He's shooting a career high from three. He's 42% from three. So if this guy's making threes, impossible to guard. And I don't know what you do with him. I mean, you can't give him a steady diet of things, but he'll pick you apart. If you want to double team him, you've got a major problem. That's exactly why they went and got the guys they did. Kyle Korver's knocking down shots. Kevin Love now is playing really great basketball, shooting 47 from three. So they have a ton of weapons. The offense is clicking, and they have the best player in the world. So I don't understand how people don't give him a shot.
Well, what can they pick up from Game 1 or half one of the Western Conference Finals and exploit? What do you think they can pick out of that Spurs video and bring to the forefront tonight, John?
Well, a lot of it's self-inflicted from the Warriors. When they turn the basketball over, it affects their offense, obviously, when you don't get a shot off, but it affects their defense. And they can be careless with the ball. That's really the only thing you can say about this team over their past 3 years of dominance. That's a problem for them. And the turnovers, Cleveland has to force turnovers. And if they can do that, they can get themselves a lead like you saw against San Antonio had. And look, that pick and roll, that's what they did. They had Kawhi Leonard. He stayed in the middle of the floor. They had a very difficult time double teaming him because when you're in the middle of the floor, that allows that player to see the whole floor and can make all the plays. So you'll see LeBron James right at the top. They'll be running a lot of pick and roll with Kyrie Irving, try to get switches with Steph Curry on them. And, there's so many different storylines and so many things that can happen. I just can't wait to see what unfolds here tonight.
Me too. John Barry, ask him the poll question, Brockman, because that does play in a lot of storylines that you were referring to that we haven't yet touched in our conversation. Go for it, Brockman.
Yeah, John, who has more at stake in the NBA Finals? LeBron, Kyrie, Steph, Durant, Steve Kerr?
Yeah, well, I think we can make a case for all of them. I guess at the end of the day, I mean, LeBron seems to take the most heat. He's kind of the quarterback, it seems like, that gets all the beef on Monday. But I would say Durant. I mean, if Durant joined a team that won 73 games, and if they don't win, I would say that he would probably take the most heat.
What do you think Westbrook's thinking tonight, John?
I don't know. Hopefully he's on a beach somewhere and not going to watch.
But do you think there's any part of him that would be, sentimental at all, or just that this just would be too hurtful to watch and he would just be rooting for the Cavs to try and bring to bear what you just mentioned with our poll question, and that I also said the same answer, that Durant can't join a 73-win team after all this conversation with months and months and months only to have this not cash getting this far?
Yeah, I don't think Russell really cares. Honestly, like he wouldn't do it that way, and I don't think he really cares. I mean, Kevin decided to do that. I mean, you have to respect his decision. He's a free agent. That's exactly what it means. I'm free to go do whatever I want to do, and I don't think Russell cares because Russell knows that that's not something he would do.
So what do you think when push comes to shove, what happens here over the next couple of weeks?
Well, I'd say this. If the Warriors win the first two games, I think it's a 5-game series. If they split, I think it goes the distance. And I'll take the Warriors. The Warriors that can't lose Game 7 2 years in a row at home. I wouldn't think.
So you think when you say the distance, you mean the full Monty? We're sitting there on Father's Day at 8 p.m. as a country, chilling out and seeing winner take all for one game if they split.
Yes, I do see that. I'll be flying back from Cleveland for the third time.
Don't sound so excited about that, John.
Playing Firestone and being tired and
really? You got that teed up? Literally, figuratively?
I did. Well, we did it last week. Me and PJ Carlesimo actually went out there.
And
it was a great day.
Beautiful. No, I mean, who took it down? You didn't have
he's a 17.
So how much candy are you giving him?
I gave him 17.
Oh, really?
17 wasn't enough.
Really? Are you scratched?
Really?
Seriously, John, are you scratched? Are you really scratched
I am.
off?
Yeah, yes.
Damn, man. Look at you.
Must be nice.
It must be nice. It really
I'm going to go.
Nice.
I'm going to play barefoot, actually, since it's barefoot day.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? Now, John, do you take your shoes?
I have done that. Have you ever done it? It's awesome.
Actually,
like Freddie Couples does that, right?
No, man. I need every. You've seen me play golf, John. And I
saw you play 25 years ago.
And do you know how much I've advanced in the last 25 years? Zero.
You've gone backwards?
No, I haven't, because I've got a Callaway sponsorship now. So.
You're playing the Epic.
I am indeed, sir. I am.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I heard it's hot.
John, spot on. I'm serious. It really has changed it. It has, But
that's great.
Yeah, thank you. So next time we're in Ohio together, hey, come out for the Hall of Fame in August. It'll be a lot of fun. And take me out there.
Yeah.
Take me out there.
Let's do it, yeah.
Excellent.
I'm in.
All right, John, we'll chat during the finals. Have a great one, okay?
All right, it's going to be fun, guys. Enjoy.
You bet. That's John Barrett.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you liked some of that, get some more of that on the Rich Eisen Show app. Follow all the information you see right here on the Rich Eisen Show.